Here we have the current stock market update for Faraday Future Intelligent Electric Incorporated, stock ticker FFIE. Before we begin, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons so that other traders will be able to find this information more easily on the platform. So as we can see here, the stock has seen a very massive run higher. This does sort of fall in the face of the broader trend that was seen previously. So for the most part, we were seeing a very steep downward trend, and it does look as though many of these recent gains have been based on one-time events. In other words, I don't expect these types of rallies to continue here in near term, given the fact that this is mostly related to recent stock split news that has centered around this stock. And obviously, that's not the type of event that you're likely to see very often. It's sort of a one-time thing, and I wouldn't really expect this to continue to push share prices in the positive direction. So overall, what we can see here is a very steep reversal back toward the downside after the share price itself posted highs of $11.40. If we move back on this price chart a bit, we can see that this is a very stark difference from the overall trend that was seen previously. We're seeing a very clear and uniform movement to the downside here. I can keep going back on the price chart, but we're mostly just going to be seeing the same type of activity. So I won't really do that. We should instead focus on this near-term price movement because this is what is currently influencing share prices and stock trends at the moment. So as we can see here, the share price itself has also moved below all four of its major exponential moving averages. Currently, share prices have seen price lows that come in at roughly, let's get an exact number here. This would be $5.95. It looks like to the downside for the Monday trading session so far. And this is important because we're now falling through the 200 period exponential moving average on the 5-minute price chart. So, this does suggest that now share price momentum is clearly centered on the downside. And if we look at the indicator reading itself, we can also see similar types of price movements within the 5-minute RSI. So currently, the way things stand, we are seeing, a downward trend in share price momentum. This has been in place since the stock posted its prior highs at $8.64. This would have come during the August 22 trading session. So what we did really see here was a bearish divergence. And this is very important because divergences tend to be one of the most reliable and strongest trading signals that are seen whenever we're doing chart analysis for the financial markets. So specifically, what am I pointing to here? We can see that share price action is moving in the upward direction in this price movement from $8.64 to $11.40. But at the same time, the indicator reading in the relative strength index is not confirming this price movement higher. Essentially, what we're seeing is a declining movement in the RSI during the same period of time. So we sort of have these two peaks here, peak 1 and peak 2. And then if we look at the share prices themselves, we can see peak 1 and peak 2. And these two peaks, for the share price and for the indicator reading, these are not in agreement with one another. In one case, they're moving upward, and in the other case, they're moving downward. So if the indicator reading itself is moving in the downward direction, we would have to refer to this as a bearish divergence. So it's really not surprising at all that we would start to see share prices move down like this. And as things currently stand, we've lost almost half of the share price value relative to this $11.40 level. If we're using this recent price movement here, let's sort of outline this price movement here. If we're using this price movement as the ultimate trend direction here and the ultimate trend wave that is currently influencing prices, we can see that the prior price low came in right around $3.30. And then, of course, this extends to the near-term highs, which posted at $11.40. So, this is a very significant price movement in a very short period of time. And anytime something like this happens, investors really need to be questioning, what exactly is going on here? Is this type of move sustainable? Why is this actually happening? Is it because, there's some fundamental change in the company itself? Was there some major news event that's likely to send share prices higher like this? What we can say is that as all of this happened, there was a major spike in trading volumes here, as we can see on the bottom of the price chart. There were some very significant spikes, first upward, as we can see here, but then finally these share price trading volumes started to move downward equally as forcefully. So as things currently stand, what we're now seeing is a really a flat line in the overall trading volume that's seen for this stock. So what this does tell us is that whatever this news event was, whatever it was that sent share prices higher, and as I said before, it was this stock split news. Um, what we can see here is that the market is no longer responding to this information, and that this type of trend movement is unlikely to happen again going forward. So for these reasons, I don't feel that the overall outlook here has changed. Anybody that's in my trading room knows that I do not recommend this stock. There are plenty of other small cap stocks that significantly outperform this. The trade that we took, I think it was 3 weeks ago, is already seeing gains of more than 75%. It's 75.56%, I believe, is the number. So we've seen tremendous gains here, and these are not options trades. These are pure stock plays, which are it's much harder to accomplish those types of numbers with a pure stock play, and we're having no problem doing that. So there's much less risk involved. And the overall share price movement for this stock. I mean, once again, I can just go back here. The trend speaks for itself. I mean, all relevant information is already contained in market share prices, and there has really been no respite for this stock ever since share prices started to fall from these price levels right around the $27 mark. So this stock is in major trouble here, and I do think that some people are getting kind of distracted by this near term price movement to the top side. They're also being distracted by YouTubers that have absolutely no success and no real experience trading the market. These are just random people making YouTube videos. These are not stock traders. So I would not recommend following anything they have to say, because all they do is lose money. They post videos on the internet. They're not stock traders. So here's the current market update for Faraday Future Intelligent Electric Incorporated, stock ticker FFIE. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.